Hello, I'm Michael J. Rigg, creator of Copperheart. We are quickly approaching the 10,000 unique download mark, and I am thrilled. Thank you so much for tuning in every week to follow along. As we get deeper into the story, I'm going to bet that you'll be re-listening to old episodes to catch the subtle references, twists, turns, and Easter eggs. For example, there's a nod to my all-time favorite podcast horror anthology, The Grey Rooms, in today's episode. See if you can catch it. Shout-outs to our first patrons in the bunker: Brad Goupel, Dwayne Farver, Ethan Richards, McAngus, Martin Savill, Naris Howell, Rebecca Flowers, Shipper's List, Sholem West, William Gilbert, and Zoe McAden. Thank you all for helping support the show and keeping it going for as long as my brain, voice, and typing fingers work. This week in Copperheart, we see what happens when Major Baxter finally learns about Dunn. The Major really needs to regulate his do not disturb time. And Luder seeks help for Penarski. You'll want to hang on every word until the end this week, folks. Find out more about the show, how to become a patron, or contact me. Please, I love answering questions or hearing your ideas about where things are going at www.rigstories.com. And now, the recap. This program contains mature language and situations. Please see our show notes for an advisory specific to this episode. Previously on Copperheart.
The bylaws are very specific about providing a security force on every level of Area 51. This has been a military installation since the early 1950s. There are American military secrets here that need to be protected.
Are you really a psychologist?
Yes. Are you really an astronaut?
Yes. But I have the feeling one of us is wrong.
What is this? Where is Sergeant O'Bannon? Oh, are you finally here to repair the secondary backup unit?
Luke, I am your father.
Okay. I don't get it.
Come on. Darth Vader, I am your father?
Whose father? Luder, what are you...
Stop digging around. That wasn't that bad.
Penarski, there were 2 movies after Star Wars A New Hope, Empire and Jedi. I borrowed the discs from you, and you said I could hold on to them until you wanted to watch them for the 8,000th time.
I'm leaving. You know, I was perfectly fine wallowing in my own pain and self-pity before following you here to watch the giant fucking disco ball down there sit like a big shiny piece of shit. Now you're acting weird, and you're really fucking pissing me off.
Penarski! Dennis, come on! Something's wrong!
Dennis Penarski, I am your father.
And now the continuation of Copperheart.
So, Captain Dunn, how did your talk with Dr. Cern go?
You tell me, Director Rhoda. She didn't brief you on it?
I'm sure, even where you're from, you've heard of doctor-patient confidentiality, so no, she didn't brief me on anything.
Okay, now hold on a second. I told her everything I knew, so now it's my turn, okay? If both my legs weren't crushed, would you let me walk out of here, or am I a prisoner?
You're not a prisoner, but you can't just walk out of here. You'll die of exposure if the radiation burns don't get to you first.
Maybe I'd take my chances. Where are you wheeling me in this stupid thing? Are you going to cut me up in a lab or something? A holding cell? Oh, maybe I'll be parked in some kind of plexiglass enclosure for the kids to point and stare at.
Look, Captain Dunn, we're all on the same side here. Or at least it seems that way. I can understand why you don't trust me, but you have to. The only way we're going to get to the bottom of all this is by being as truthful as possible. Agreed? My staff will do everything within their power to find out how you got here. I, for one, am taking you at your word.
There's another word?
Here's what some of us think. Your ERV crashes right outside our complex. There are 3 humanoids aboard. 2 are dead. Everything about this looks like a crashed Earth return vehicle, right? Except it can't be. There is no space station. There is no space program. There are no ERVs, and there haven't been... Not like that. And your uniform makes no sense. The American flag on your sleeve and the one painted on the ERV are completely wrong. So...
No, it's your...
Let me finish. So, you're either an extraterrestrial of some sort mimicking an Earth astronaut, or maybe you're a Chinese spy sent here to infiltrate the bunker, sabotage it, or make assessments before reporting back to your command post. I honestly don't know.
Do I fucking look Chinese?
So you're an alien then. Good. That's been figured out.
I'm not an alien. For all I know, all of you are aliens. Or this is hell, or some kind of fucking nightmare.
You're close.
Let's play this from the perspective of believing each other, You're not an enemy spy or an alien, and neither am I. So how did you get here?
I told your shrink how I got here. I just don't know how I got here. None of this makes any sense. Now look, Director, I'll play ball with you if you play ball with me. So how about you let me ask some questions for a change, huh?
Fine. But do you mind if I get you to your quarters first? Please.
After you answer my first question.
If I can, and with 100% honesty. Alright, shoot.
If the consensus is that I'm a monster of some kind, why are you taking me to one of your residential areas?
I don't believe that, actually, and I'm in charge. I honestly don't know what to believe, but I don't subscribe to the military's view that the nuclear mishap was World War III. I also don't subscribe to aliens. If you were a little gray man from Andromeda, you would have no reason to play dress-up and visit us. You'd just do it, and you'd probably access our iris system from outside somehow first.
But all of you are treating me like the radioactive boy found lurking in the girls' dormitory. Why all the sneaking around? I heard your doctor mention a Baxter. Who's that?
GL51 was initially a military facility, so part of our leadership consists of a military branch. I'm the elected director, and our council is composed of equal representations of military, civilian, and scientific personnel.
Strangely democratic following a nuclear war, or mishap, or whatever you're calling it, isn't it? I mean, especially in a place like Area 51.
51 was redesignated a reconstruction bunker in '97, immediately following the mishap. We're working towards preserving life and preparing the next generation for a return to the surface. We have a good organization here. Farms, fresh water, recycling, a power plant, and some good people. An entire community that's growing. Since we were given the vote, that is. Then there's Major Baxter. He's the military lead, and if he got the full story of how we recovered you, he'd clamp down like a dog on a frozen steak. It's the Major's belief that the mishap was a first strike against us from the Chinese. Sure, Dr. Penberg may believe that you're an alien, but can you imagine how you'd be treated if Baxter pegged you as a Chinese spy or an enemy pilot?
I'm not an alien, and I'm not a spy. And where I come from, China's not an enemy.
I have no explanation for the differences in our realities. Your American flag is nowhere close to the one that I've known all my life. China and the Soviet Union have been enemies of ours since the 50s, though there hasn't been anything beyond the post-World War II Cold War posturing until the late 90s. That said, do you mind releasing the wheelchair's brake? I'll tell you more once we're securely inside your quarters. Please.
Cold War. Soviet Union. Unreal. Huh. Nice. Welcome to Holiday Inn. I know we're deep underground. What's the deal with the draperies?
There's a panel behind that gradually illuminates around 5 every morning. That should keep you from feeling like you're trapped in a gray room. There's an image of a distant field or lake or some such if you really want to open the curtains. Personally, I think it's more realistic just to have the ambient fake daylight come out around the edges.
Impressive. You've outdone yourselves.
Okay, I'll give you the tour. First
I've seen hotel rooms before, Miss Rhoda.
Fair enough. Well, is there anything I can do for you or get for you to make you more comfortable?
Yeah, actually there is.
Name it. Anything.
I want to see this Major Baxter, and I want to see him now.
Copperheart, a Rigg Stories audio drama by Michael J. Rigg. Simcoe, tell me again what you found out about this so-called recovered astronaut.
Well, sir, beyond what Iris already told you about the subject, here's what we know. Ellen Rhoda and individuals identified as Ashley Albee, Owen Pembroke, and James Rhoda used that rover they stole 2 days ago to bring an alleged American astronaut back to medical. He's been under the quarantined care of Pembroke and his subordinates since then. We haven't been able to recover any of the medical records through Iris, and Pembroke's had him locked up tight, citing medical quarantine restrictions.
That's bullshit, sir. Iris probably can't cough anything up because Pembroke saved whatever records he took locally. That should be a GL51 security violation.
O'Bannon's right. They've been playing this off the grid, Major Baxter. Hiding it from us. This sounds like an Article 12 breach for sure.
Iris, recite Article 12.
United States Reconstruction Bunker Standard Orders of Operation, Article 12, originally published as Article 15.
Skip.
United States Air Force Area 51 Guide.
Skip.
In the event of an external event that breaches security protocols for the facility, the senior military officer on staff may order the emergency lockdown of all facility sections and subsections. This action includes, but is not limited to, locking corridor access, authorizing emergency lockout protocols to the internal reactive information system AI, deactivating open communication channels, commandeering material.
Is there a part of Article 12 that deals specifically with base personnel involvement in the so-called external event? Anything that may fall under the label treason?
Affirmative, Major Baxter. Article 12, Paragraph 9, states that the senior military OIC also has full authority to commence emergency lockdown procedures and conduct an internal affairs investigation if there is sufficient evidence that Area 51 or USRB personnel were involved with the aforementioned breach. This authority extends to full military branch autonomy for the duration of the event or until advisors arrive from the National Security Agency.
Perfect, Iris. Thank you. I think we all know there won't be any visitors from the NSA here. O'Bannon, take MERRICK and Jenkins to medical and lock it down. No one fucking leaves. No one fucking enters. If anyone approaches with a medical emergency, Sergeant O'Bannon will triage the situation.
Yes, sir, Major Baxter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I guess this means dinner's off?
I've had it. with Rhoda and this civilian democracy bullshit. It ends now. I've tiptoed around the majority long enough. This has always been a military installation. Vote or not, Rhoda's fucked.
I couldn't agree more.
Iris, where is Dr. Penbrook and this so-called recovered astronaut?
Dr. Penbrook is in medical, specifically in his office, meeting with Dr. CERN. Would you like me to tap into the room's monitors?
No. Fuck him. Is the recovered subject still in medical quarantine?
Negative. The subject, who identified himself as Captain Dunn, has...
Captain of what?
The Mars Reconnaissance Corps, though my databanks have no record of any such.
That's because it doesn't fucking exist.
Enemy infiltration?
Has to be. Iris, where is the subject now?
The subject identified as Captain Dunn is currently on Sublevel 6, Block A, Unit A6237.
Is he alone?
Negative. Director Ellen Rhoda is approximately 2 meters from him, gesturing as she speaks. Captain Dunn is seated in a wheelchair.
Lock down Unit A6237 under security protocols associated with Article 12. I trust you know which ones, Iris.
Done.
Captain Simcoe, you're with me. Grab a couple of uniforms on the way out.
With pleasure, sir.
Dr. Albee! Dr. Albee!
Ah, Systems Chief Litter. What can I do for you?
I usually talk to Iris about things like this, but she's...
Can you just tell me why your work ticket in the Archimedes lab wasn't started?
Huh?
Yeah, I spoke to Dr. Kipling. He and Ogilvy both said you and Penarski showed up, goofed around in the control room, and then left.
I'm sorry.
But you weren't there to complete a work order, were you? Alright, then why were you there?
Will that be all, Doctor?
Yep, that's all. Thanks.
Dr. Albee, if I tell you why Penarski and I were down there, will you please talk to me? I'm worried about him. Something happened down there that made him...
Wait.
That'll be 3 credits or 2 yellow tickets, Doctor.
Here you go, thanks.
Thank you. Enjoy your meal. Hi, Joni. Hey, did you want to get together later?
Later, Dina. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hey, if you still want to borrow my copy of the Forever War, I can... Okay, I'll see you later. Call me.
There. Did you hear that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Dr. CERN. She's been paged like every hour. Sometimes even 3 or 4 times an hour. Dr. CERN, report to psychology. Dr. CERN, report to medical. Dr. CERN, report...
Luder, take a deep breath. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the pages. We've all been really busy lately. She's no exception.
She's a psychologist.
Yeah,
and she and her staff haven't had anything more than cabin fever issues. In cases involving people going stir-crazy since bunker day.
Yeah, right. Remember that talk she gave us last year? These things will come in waves, and we should only be concerned if we're not...
But that's just the thing! Dr. Albee, this isn't a wave! This is something creepy, and it's getting worse.
Because of the pages for Dr. CERN, or... Wait, what was that you said about something in the Archimedes lab?
Yeah. All this started around the time of the ERV crash 4 days ago.
No, now you're starting to sound too much like Penbrook. There's just way too many...
Then tell me what's going on with that alien cube thing in the basement. Tell me why Dennis Penarski lost his... And tell me why Dennis lost his mind.
Joan, what are you talking about?
First, I'm going to ask you something. It's going to sound stupid,
Star
but...
Wars. It was a trilogy. Yeah, Dr. Kipling said that was the only thing you asked him about during the time you were supposed to be...
He never heard of them! He never heard of them!
What? Who? Pinarsky?
He and I were talking, and I was messing around with one of the gas masks down in your control room.
Again, instead of completing that work ticket. Oh, all right. Just tell me what happened.
Well, I was doing that Darth Vader thing,
I am your father. Yes, I'm aware of that bit. Friggin' Ogilvy does it every time he has to put on the hazmat bunny suit.
Dennis didn't know what I was talking about.
What do you mean he didn't know what you were talking about?
He'd never heard of The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. And before you say anything, Dr. Albee, I've watched those with him hundreds of times. It's how we celebrate his birthday. Bunker Day, George Lucas's birthday.
Okay, I get it. Go on. Wait. Are you sure he wasn't screwing around with you?
We almost came to blows over it. I thought he was being a real dick, and I decided to call his bluff. If this was one of the most elaborate and pathetic practical jokes ever, I took the movies over to his place and we watched them.
And?
He got upset. I mean, he was bawling his eyes out, weeping, screaming at the monitor, pulling his hair, cheering. It scared the hell out of me. Then, after we watched them, he cried into my shoulder like a fucking baby. I mean, real tears. He soaked through my shirt, Doc. You should have seen his eyes.
I don't get it. It must be some sort of...
He thinks he's gone insane. He thinks he's lost his mind. I told him about the history of movies. I pulled up data entries on the internet about the making of the movies, behind-the-scenes crap, stuff like that. Stuff Dennis devoured as a kid. The afternoon of the quake, when Pinarsky decked O'Bannon, he told me he loved me.
Wait, what? But...
No, from Star Wars. Han and Leia, I love you. I know. The part. You know the part.
Well, yeah, I guess.
He knew it then. Oh, and just before we went to see your mirror cube thing, he was talking about the new fish being named after Boba Fett. He knew the bounty hunter from the movies before we went to the Archimedes. Do you know what he said when Boba Fett appeared in Empire? He said, huh, who's he supposed to be? And when Boba Fett falls into the Sarlacc pit...
The what?
When Boba Fett is killed off at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, he said, nothing, Dr. Albee. No, you don't understand. Pinhead has seen that fucking movie 1,000,000 times, and he always throws a fit. Every time!
He is really good at practical jokes, though. Remember that time?
No! Don't you think I hadn't been thinking that through most of this? No, Doc. That's where I thought I'd get him. I timed it so I'd be in the bathroom down the hall for a while when that scene came on. I listened at the door. He was doing the, oh, and, oh, cool bit. And when Boba Fett got killed, he said, ouch. And that's it. Ouch. And when the fucking Sarlacc fucking belched, he said, heh. Just like that, Albee. Heh.
Okay, Looter. Joan, calm down a bit. Just take a breath. Here, drink some water. Did you take him to see CERN? You mentioned the pages.
No. Like I said, this shit started while we were at your Spacebox lab.
Did Pinarsky say or do anything before he started acting this way? Did you guys touch anything beside the hazmat gear in the control center?
No, it just happened. And he didn't touch the gas mask. That was just me. Who are you calling?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah. Dr. Penbrook. Hey, is Dr. CERN still using your outer office? Is she there? No, I don't need to talk to her. Just don't let her leave? Yeah, don't let her leave. No, I'll explain when I get there. Yeah, okay, bye. Alright, come on, let's go.
Where are we going?
I need to find out from CERN what the nature of her calls have been. If people are losing huge blocks of memory about things that really should be the last thing to go for that person...
We could all be screwed. What if the fire team forgets how to use their suppression system? Oh, fuck! What if I forget how to do the updates on Iris?
Yeah, let's go.
Will be available for all section needs at 1400 hours today.
Whoa, hold up, Looter.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Ah, shit. Baxter must have found out about our guest from the ERV and sent O'Bannon and the goon squad to lock down medical.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Alright. I'm calling Pembroke to see if he knows about... What the hell?
What is it? What's going on?
Shouldn't you know about this? You're the systems chief.
Know about what? What's... Oh, this is bullshit. I haven't been paged or called. The overhead's still working, and my pager's on a separate internal network run by Iris.
And what's that mean?
It means there's nothing wrong with the communication system. I'm thinking... Looking at that shitstorm at the end of the hall, that fucking Baxter shut down the whole comm system.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it isn't. We should... Hey, Dr. Albee, where are you? What are you doing?
You're not going in there, Dr. Albee.
Right. Here's my ID. Let us in.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Doctor.
What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of the goddamn way!
I'm not going to do that. This department is on security lockdown by order of Major Baxter.
No one in or out. I suggest you ladies turn back.
And I suggest you suck my dick.
Sergeant O'Bannon, I need to get in there to see Dr. CERN. It's extremely important.
Is it a medical emergency?
Wasn't talking to you, ice cream cake.
Back off, everyone, now. Dr. Albee, I suggest you turn around right now, or I'll have to place you under arrest.
On what fucking charge?
Sergeant, what the hell is going on? I need to get in there.
What if I was vomiting blood or cut my fingers off? Could we get in then?
You look okay to me.
Yeah, you got no business here anymore, so piss off. Both of you.
O'Bannon, please, I need to get in there.
No, ma'am. No entry. No exceptions.
Sergeant, I need...
Oh, fuck this. Come on.
Chickens, no!
Alicia Atkins as Director Rhoda.
Graham Rowett as Dunn.
Allison Brandt as the Visitor.
Jared Worley as Major Baxter.
Victoria Wan as Captain Simcoe.
Brian Penaloza as O'Bannon.
Sarah Ruth Thomas as Iris.
Martin Savill as Private Merrick.
Chris Majotin as Corporal Jenkins.
Haley C. McCarthy as Looter.
Jen Avril as Dr. Albee.
Evan Test Murray as Dina.
Marina Sandoval as the Ghost.
You've been listening to Copperheart, a Rig Stories audio drama. Original theme and music composed and performed by Astral Fogg. Find more of The Fog with 2 G's on iTunes. It's truly astral. Tune in next week to see if Jack Sellers has recovered from his breakdown and how he responds to evidence of shots fired at GL51. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.